How's it going, y'all? It is a stormy Thursday, but thought it'd be fun to get a little yo-yo stream in here. Hope y'all are having a good week. We're using some really cool 3D printed off-string yo-yos today, so it should be fun. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the stream. Yo, how's it going, Zombie Boy Edits? Good to see ya. These 3D printed yo-yos are super cool. I ended up getting them from a guy on Instagram who has been designing some 3D printed yo-yos recently. And he sent me these to try out, and they're super cool. I've never used 3D printed yo-yos before, and these are really fun. Did I use Bamboo Studios to print these? I didn't actually print them. Somebody on Instagram did, and he sent it to me. Yo, how's it going, Mr. Man? Like, they're shockingly good, dude. Like, I've been really impressed with how well these play. Like, it takes some getting used to for sure. Yes, you did, Maxie. How's it going? It's been a bit since I've done a live. There's been a lot going on in my personal life lately, so I just kind of go live when I'm able to. Dang, I thought I had that one. But how are y'all doing today? Having a good Thursday. It's super rainy today. Ah, close. Almost got the DNA for you on that try. Just a little tricky. It likes to bounce off my finger. How's it going, Popstar? Hello, Francisco. I'm getting the DNA for you. It just takes me a couple of tries because I'm not doing it on a 1A yo-yo. I'm doing it on a 4A yo-yo, so it's a little trickier. You're doing good? I'm doing all right. There's been a lot going on lately, but that's okay. We're chilling, we're vibing, we're yo-yoing. It's fun. Let's see if we can hit that DNA now. Come on. Dude, that was it. There it is. We got there eventually. We got there eventually. It only took like 10 tries, but we got there. We got there eventually. Hope y'all are enjoying the tricks. If you are, please double tap the stream. Tells YouTube that you're enjoying the content. Appreciate y'all for being here. It's been super fun to do these two. Yo, I appreciate that. Edits. I appreciate that, man. Oh no. I've never seen that happen before. I missed the yo-yo and it bounced off of my light and came right back to me. That was hilarious. Oh boy. Thought I had that one. Did not, but I thought I did. Yo, how's it going? I do not know how to say that. Hang on. Kid Limi. Wizard of whatever this is. This is yo-yoing. But specifically, off-string yo-yoing, where the yo-yo and the string are not attached. Almost had that. Whipped too hard on that one. On the homie, yo, thanks man, I appreciate that. Not a good angle for landing that one, but that's okay. Wizard of Yo-yoing, I appreciate that. You got your new yo-yo, Maxine? Nice. What yo-yo did you end up getting? Close. Close. If you do it 50 bucks. If I do what for 50 bucks? You got the DNA from Yo-Yo Factory. Nice. It's a good one for learning the DNA. What yo-yo do I have? This is actually a 3D printed yo-yo that someone on Instagram sent me. And it's the first 3D printed yo-yo I've ever used, and it's really good. Like, of course it's not perfect, but I've been really impressed with it, honestly. Shout out to Ant-Man on Instagram for designing this. Too high. Too high. Yo, how's it going, Logan? You got it for the DNA? Nice. Can I do Godspeed or whatever it's called? Sure. I can do Godspeed for you. And you can't get the laceration for, oh, you can't get the laceration for the DNA. That is a hard one for sure. I can try and show it to you here in a little bit, but let's do our Godspeed request real quick. Ooh. We might need to try that again. Come on. We got the first half. No. We had the first half down pat, and then we epic failed the second half. Bro. What is going on? Dude. Oh boy. It's fine. We'll hit it eventually. Maybe. I feel like I'm trying to push it too fast. That's the thing. Maybe take it slightly slower so I can be a little bit more consistent. If it's too fast, then I can't keep up with my own yo-yo. It's a harder trick than it looks, and it doesn't look easy either. Speed combos are not for the faint of heart. Whatever, we'll move on to the front style portion. I'm better at the front style portion anyway. Mostly. Close enough. How did I go from trapeze to boingy boing? So like that. Basically what I ended up doing is I went to a 1.5 mount, dropped it into what looks like a trapeze, and then boinged to the side. It's a little awkward comparatively to a regular boing boing, but it's a nice little thing you can throw into speed combos. I'm a professional. I appreciate that. I'm working on it. I'm working on it. I do compete. Yo-yo man indeed. How's it going, Cedric? Got some DNA requests in here. Let me grab a yo-yo for that real quick. If you have trick requests, feel free to put them in the chat, and I will try my best to do all the ones I know how to do. And we've started off with a little bit of a sketchy DNA, but we will get a better one. There we go. We got a good one in there. And a little UFO for the opposite string tension. Glad you like the trick, Cedric. Thank you. Is that the arrow? No, this is the Yo-Yo Friends AoE. I don't have very many Yo-Yo Factory yo-yos actually. Only have a couple of them. I used to have more of them, but not anymore. Definitely dope. I appreciate that, Joe. I do not know what language that is, Cedric. I would imagine it's French, but I do not speak French, unfortunately. Close. Actually, something that y'all might find interesting is I've been practicing 2 yo-yos at the same time. I think y'all might actually really like it. Let me grab them. I got them right here in my backpack. But I've been practicing two-handed looping style tricks. Just gotta grab the other one. I know it's in here somewhere. Question is where? There it is. Okay, got it. So I've been practicing solo too, don't worry. But I've been doing two-handed looping lately, which has been really fun. Way different than what I normally do, but still very much enjoyable. And then we will grab the second one right here. All right. Okay. I'm working on stuff like that and like that. Still getting used to it. Trying to get better at loops. But I'm having fun. It's hard, but it's fun. I need to practice it more. But I've been happy with the progress I've been making. It's just so hard to control both of them at the same time. Because like the timing isn't exactly perfect between the two, and so it's like delayed a little bit on one, and it's just like trying to remember to do both at the same time when they don't always respond exactly the same time throws me off a little bit. It's fun. Yo, how's it going? Cadence. The timing is perfect. I appreciate that. You love it when I'm live. I appreciate that, Maxie. Thank you. It's fun to do live streams. I want to do them more frequently. There's just been a lot going on in my personal life lately. I've been in and out of the hospital and doctor's appointments all the time lately, and it's just been very busy. I was at the doctor's earlier today and the ER last night, so it's been busy. But we're making the most of it. Making the most of it. Could I do the DNA? I can do the DNA for you. Hospital-wide, I was having some heart attack symptoms that didn't end up actually being a heart attack. It ended up just being extreme anxiety. But you know, it happens. I'm glad I checked rather than just assuming I would be fine. Come on. No. Ah. Unfortunate. We'll try it again. We will try it again. There it is. That was a good one. Thank you, Satos. I appreciate it. Glad you're enjoying the tricks. Honestly, kind of surprised it's still so tight after that UFO. I thought the string would have loosened a little bit more. No problem, Gabrielle. Did say that right, yes. No problem. Happy to do trick requests if people have them. That was a fun one. Close. You'll try it soon. Nice. Yeah, yo-yoing is fun. I'd recommend it. It's a very fun hobby. It's very creative, very flowy and active without having to be like super physically demanding. It's fun. It's a fun hobby. You like my shirt? Thank you. I like my shirt too. I don't wear bright colored shirts that often, but this is one that I enjoy. You still don't have one? Well, there are yo-yos that you can get online through stores like Yo-Yo Expert, Yo-Yo Loco, and Yo-Yo Sam. Excuse me. You can also get some yo-yos in brick and mortar stores like Target usually has Dunkin' Butterflies. Hobby Lobby will have Dunkin' Butterflies and like Yo-Yo Factory whips. You might be able to find them in like random like juggling stores or hobby stores too. And depending on where you live, you might actually live near a yo-yo store. You're in use? What do you mean you're in use? As in like you're in the USA? Man who taught me? The internet. And also some friends. Like, I found tutorials online from a trick DVD that came with one of my yo-yos I bought as a kid. Going to Yo-Yo Club, watching freestyles, and you know, a lot of people have taught or inspired me. Nice. Can I do the Eiffel Tower? Yes, I can. And a skill tornado? What do you mean by a skill tornado? Here's your Eiffel Tower. Is skill tornado another way to say DNA? I would imagine. I got the DNA for you. I just got one for you. That was in fact the DNA. Got Rock the Baby request, of course. Rock the Baby, a little Dizzy Baby in there as well. My hardest trick? Oh man, there are some hard tricks out there. What would I think is my hardest trick? I would say my hardest trick would probably be a soul hum trick. So, let me grab some yo-yos for that. Can I do an injection? I don't know what you mean by that. Where am I from? The US. Do I play Roblox? Nope. I'm a little older than the target audience for Roblox. You think you have one? Nice. Got a Godspeed request. I can do that one after the difficult trick request. Dude, I actually almost got that first try. It's so hard to keep the strings from getting tangled up and the yo-yos from like clashing into each other and failing during that trick. I might have to try other yo-yos for this one. Yeah, I might have to try other yo-yos for this one just because these yo-yos are a little too heavy to do what I'm trying to do. How's it going, Catriona? Good to see you. How am I so good at yo-yos? I have been doing this for 16 years, so I would hope that I'm good at it by now. Got a walk the dog request? Sure. Can do a walk the dog request. Taking our dog for a stroll and bringing it back. Got a Godspeed request. We'll do the front style side of Godspeed this time. I feel like I'm better at it. I say as I completely botch it because I forget what I was gonna do. No. Oh my gosh. Close enough. Close enough. I literally just did walk the dog, but I can do it again if you like. It do be walking. You'll be back? Alright, I'll see you in a little bit, Catriona. No worries. Such a fun trick. Okay, I see you again. Okay. You try the hardest one? Nice. Horizontal tricks? Sure. What's the hardest trick? It totally depends on the person you ask. For me, probably soul hum tricks. Can I do Godspeed? I can give it a shot. I've been struggling with it a little bit today. But you know, we're getting the gist of it at least. No, unfortunate. You wish you were that good? I mean, the thing is, I feel like anybody could get to this level and way beyond it. Um, the main thing is just like time, practice, and interest. Like if you find it interesting and motivating, I mean, you'd be surprised how quickly you could progress. No. Trying to see if I can get like a regen into a DNA from that. I do some 5A. Haven't done 5A in a bit. I enjoy me some good old 5A. Ah, close. Close. I don't know. 5A is such a chill, fun style. So satisfying. I indeed just started streaming again. Indeed. Good to see you, Master Blaster. You just got off the school bus. How convenient. Perfect timing. Do lightning bind? Oh yeah, I could do lightning bind. Sounds like somebody saw one of my tutorials recently. Because I did a tutorial of the lightning bind. Trying to get better at binding it straight down. Because it likes to bind downward at an angle for me. But I'm trying to get better at the proper straight down lightning bind. Well, sometimes that happens. And that's okay. There we go. That was a good one. That was a good one. You saw it on my channel? Nice. Horizontal Mach 5. That's an interesting one. Horizontal Mach 5. I don't know if I've done horizontal Mach 5 before, actually. I have to try it. Like that. That's kind of fun. Let me try that again. That actually was kind of fun. All right, that's kind of sick. I'm not gonna lie. That's pretty fun. Good idea. Good idea. You don't do it. You just saw it on my channel to see if I can still do the trick. Well, thank you for checking it. It's a fun trick. I like it a lot. It's such a satisfying way to end a combo. It's just a little tricky to land. But when you land it, it just feels so good. Ninja Tower, I got you. I'm going to use a different yo-yo though because this one's a little responsive. And I don't want it to smack me in the hand. Today there's an event in Pokemon Go. Oh, cool. What event is going on in Pokemon Go today? Ah, close. Close. There's Ninja Tower. You get extra candy for Pokemon when you catch them. Nice. How's it going, Fudge and Brownie? I just landed Ninja Tower for you, don't worry. Here it is again, in case you missed it. Can I solve a Rubik's Cube? I have not learned how to solve a Rubik's Cube, but I probably will eventually. I just have not gotten to it yet. I've tried it once before, but I didn't really understand the pattern for it. But now that I've, like that was when I was, I don't know, maybe in like junior high or something. Now that I've like literally studied computer science and can think a little bit more algorithmically than I did then, I feel like I would have a better shot of actually figuring it out. Because at the time, it did not make any sense at all. Come on. Dude. Eiffel Tower for you. Oh, I appreciate that. Give me just a second. Need to check a message that came in that might be kind of important. Okay, never mind. We're good. We're good, no worries. I thought someone was reaching out to me because they lost power. It was a group text. We're fine. There's been a lot of storms in my area lately, so I just wanted to keep an eye out on people. You're covering everything with pillows because you're doing ostring in a tiny room. That's a good idea. I do that too. Pillows and other things that I can use to save my walls. It's a good strategy in my opinion. Close. Almost had that. I feel like you really like the Eiffel Tower. So the Ninja Tower is a kind of Eiffel Tower. So like there are most towers in yo-yoing are a variation on the Eiffel Tower trick. Man, I keep messing it up. You just evolved a Kadabra. Nice. So it's now so you evolved it into a Kadabra, or you evolved it into Alakazam? As in, like, you evolved the Kadabra, or you evolved an Abra into Kadabra? But yeah, this is the standard Eiffel Tower. Like, that's a standard Eiffel Tower. So is this. There's a lot of different ways to do Eiffel Tower. Ninja Tower is just the idea with Ninja Tower is that it's still an Eiffel Tower. It's just the way you get into it is based off of a trick, like off the idea of a trick called Ninja Vanish. Hence why I kind of put the two together and how I named the trick. Ninja Vanish and Eiffel Tower, put them together, it's Ninja Tower. That was kind of the idea. Yo, thanks GTA, appreciate it. Thank you, Fudge and Brownie. You won't cover your back wall because you're not going to hit that, and then you immediately hit it. That is the way that it goes. Like whatever you decide not to put pillows up against, your yo-yo will hit that spot, like guaranteed. Got another Godspeed request. What are you doing, Mini Millers? I don't know what you mean by, oh, Maxi Millers. They're doing off-string in their house, like I am, or like I was earlier today. Got some speed elements in there. Some speed elements there. You evolve the Cadaver into Alakazam. Nice. Alakazam is very good. I can show you what off-string is. It's where the yo-yo and the string are not attached to each other. So as you saw, just barely the yo-yo and the string were attached to each other. But here, the yo-yo and the string are in fact not attached. And so because of that, you can hop the yo-yo on and off the string in a lot of different unique ways. And it's really fun. It's probably one of my favorite styles of yo-yoing at the moment. I enjoy it a lot. It is super cool, I agree. And yeah, I'm trying not to break the house. That's why we were talking about putting pillows up against everything. And that's kind of what I've done too, is I've got pillows and stuff to protect the walls, but I've already dinged a bunch of them already anyway, from before I thought to do that. Yeah, it is a good idea. I would recommend it. Alakazam's your number 2 strongest. What would be your number 1 strongest? You struggle with the off-string bind. Do you struggle with it because the yo-yo will drop, or because the string will snag? Because it could be the thickness of your string. But if it's slipping, try and put more string into the gap when you bind, and if it's snagging, put a little less. Or you can experiment with different thicknesses of strings to see if they bind better for you. Strings are finicky for off-string yo-yoing. You gained a sub. Yo, I appreciate that, man. Welcome to the squad. I almost had that. Strings not snagging. So like dropping this, like the binds are dropping. Like you go for the bind and then it just kind of slips out, kind of a thing. Strongest is a purified Palkia. That would make sense. I can see why a legendary would be stronger than an Alakazam. However, Alakazam is very good still. So glad I put this board here in front of the wall. I've hit the wall so many times. That mean you beat Giovanni. Nice, clever. Indeed. Indeed. Got some other off-string yo-yos here too. We'll see if their strings are snagged or not. That one's not snagged, so that's good. What about this one? Because I really like using these ones for solo hum. I just want to make sure that the strings are not snagged so that I can use them. The pillows are absolutely a lifesaver, I agree. They have saved many a ding in my wall. I just wish I had thought about that before I already dinged up my walls. Yeah, I really like these ones. These are the Wild Boundless. But the thing is that, like, because I'm using pink string on a pink shirt, you can probably barely even see it. But it's fun. Can I do poi? I can. I actually posted a video of poi recently. But I do spinning poi as well. Spinning poi is fun. You're quite smart, so you can figure it out for the Rubik's Cube. But you can't solve the 4x4, or you can solve the 3x3 and the 4x4, but not the 6x6. 6x6 would be crazy, bro. Yeah, I genuinely can't even imagine solving a 6x6 Rubik's Cube. It'd be so hard. How's it going, Zantastic? You can't comment on any of my videos. I don't know why either, man. I don't have any settings on it to prevent people from commenting. You've watched so many of your vids. If you like mine or Zantastic's, because Zantastic Yo-yo's videos are also really good too, and you should check them out if you haven't. Oh boy, let's try that again. Yeah, no problem, man. You've been sued for like a year. Oh, subbed for a year. I was about to say, hold on a minute. Have I ever gotten injured doing any of my tricks? Yeah, I've gotten some bruises and cuts before, for sure. CUYYC, I hope so. I am still figuring out what contests I can go to because I've been having a lot of unexpected medical problems lately and so I'm just like, I'm not sure the budget, the time, the energy, all that kind of stuff. So we'll figure it out. But if I am going, I will let you know. Do I know the game Undertale? I do know the game Undertale. I have not played it, but I do know about it. Yo-yo hit you in the face. Oof. That is painful, especially with the metal yo-yo. What do I use this talent for? Meditation. I actually do, like, spinning poi is really nice from like a meditation point of view. It's just very flowy and enjoyable. I appreciate that, Xander. It's been a lot lately, but you know, it is what it is. Can't always be healthy, I guess. Have I ever hit someone? Not on purpose, but if someone like walks into my sphere of yo-yoing and I didn't notice, then sometimes they end up getting hit. But if I'm aware of people around me, which 99.9% of the time I am, I've never hit someone on purpose. I've never actually hit someone unless they've walked in unexpectedly or like forced themselves into right where my yo-yo was and I didn't expect it. What's this called? This is called spinning poi. What days do I live stream? At the moment, because of all the health stuff that's been going on, just kind of randomly when I have time. But I'm hoping to come up with a more regular schedule soon, hopefully. Where am I from? The US. Yeah, I haven't streamed for like a week because I've been in and out of the hospital and stuff. So there's only so much you can do about that. And even when I was at home, I didn't have a ton of energy. But I probably could have streamed sometime last week, but I don't know. There's just been a lot going on at home lately. So I'm just streaming when I'm able to. Oh, you're good, dude. No worries. No worries, man. Can I stop for 1 second and show us a tour of my tool that I'm using right now? So this is spinning poi. It's like a little ball at the end of a rope or a string, and you spin two of them at the same time. Hope and how. What are these? These are spinning poi. Just doing this for a little bit of a break from yo-yoing, a little bit of movement, meditation. They're very fun, very flowy. Just relaxing and enjoyable, both to do and to watch. I found this to be like really relaxing, personally. Because like with yo-yoing, like I really enjoy yo-yoing, and there are certain aspects of it that are relaxing for me, but like with spinning poi, just like the slow, flowy, repetitive pattern style movement, is just really relaxing. Kind of reminds me of yoga a little bit, or like maybe even Tai Chi to an extent. It's just enjoyable and relaxing. Talking about getting hit in the face, you just did it after it. Oh no. You're gonna be back in a bit. Sounds good. I thought they were skulls. Oh yeah, these are definitely not skulls. This is good for me to watch as it helps me. You're autistic, so thank you. No problem, dude. I'm right there with you on that spectrum. I too am autistic, and this is very helpful for me too. Can I do Tangler like on 2A with these? I can. I can indeed. In fact, I learned Tangler on these before I learned it for 2A. Like, this is what helped me learn 2A Tangler. Because I didn't have to worry about the yo-yo spinning, and like the thicker rope made it easier to untangle when I was trying to practice. Yes, this is poi. You're back. Welcome back, Master Blaster. You never left. Fair enough. Fair enough. No worries. Okay, there we go. All right. I'm probably gonna take a break for now. But I appreciate y'all for being here. Thanks for hanging out and chatting. If you enjoyed the stream, please do leave a like and subscribe, and that way you'll be notified next time we go live. You just started, but you got hit in the head. That's fair. You're not autistic, but have severe ADHD and OCD. I feel you. Your brother and mom are also autistic. It does sometimes run in the family. This is true. I wouldn't be surprised if I had more family members that were as well. But in any case, thanks for hanging out, y'all. Hope you have an awesome Thursday. Stay safe, stay healthy, and I'll see you around. Peace.